So guys, Citizenship and Immigration Canada just released an article highlighting the effects of COVID-19 pandemic on Canada's population growth rate. When I went through the article, the main thing that really caught my attention isn't actually the effects of COVID-19 on Canada's population growth rate, although it affected it, it's actually at its lowest at this point in time. But the thing that really caught my attention is how Canada intends to recover. It's mostly like post-pandemic economic recovery, right? After COVID-19 pandemic. And considering the fact that vaccines has been released across the country, that means that in 2021, at some point, things are definitely going to be normal. But how does that affect you, students, people who intend to come to Canada and study? In this video, I'm going to walk you guys through three actual ways on how you're going to capitalize on this opportunity. First one, we're going to summarize the article in a simple format. Number two, I'm going to share the good news. And finally, I'm going to tell you exactly what you need to do in order to take advantage of this huge opportunity coming up next. Hey, what's up, you guys? This is Darlington again from Darlington Academy. If this is your first time to my YouTube channel, thank you for checking this content out, and remember to subscribe to my YouTube channel and hit the like button. If you feel like the information in this YouTube channel is important or is going to serve you and your family or friends, do share with them. And for people who have already subscribed to my YouTube channel, thank you so much. I do appreciate. Let's quickly dive into the content of this video, like I said, and remember to watch till the end of this video, because that's when I'm going to be sharing with you guys exactly what you need to do to take advantage of this huge opportunity. Let's dive in. So as you guys can see on my screen right now, just so you guys know, the exact article, I'm going to be dropping it in the description area. So if you intend to read all the information there, you can go ahead and do that. But this is like a simple summary of the article itself. So, and it's straight from Statistics Canada, right? So it says that Canada's population growth rate stood still at the third quarter of 2020 with only a net population increase of 2,767 people compared to the 70,000 population increase in the first quarter, right? And the slow growth rate comes mainly from negative international migration due to travel restrictions that took effect March 2020. If you guys remember, when the COVID-19 hit, Canada placed a travel restriction for non-essential visits to Canada or travels to Canada from March 2020, only allowing essential travels, right? Which kind of still lets international students to come in. And now, this is the good news. The slow growth rate means that Canada will depend on immigration now more than ever for its post-pandemic economic recovery. So in summary, this is like saying that after this whole pandemic is over, Canada is going to be depending so much, because already Canada depends on immigration, right? It depends on immigration for economic growth. But with that slow rate and its effect on Canada's population rate already, because a lot of people weren't able to like come into Canada except, essential as in travels were like kind of as in approved. There is going to be a push once this pandemic is over. Despite the COVID-19 pandemic, Immigration, Refugee and Citizenship Canada is still processing residency applications and also welcoming international students. In that article, you guys are going to see the exact number of people who are actually in Canada, and Canada is still welcoming international students, right? But on your own part now, let's say you're someone who has an interest in Canada, you don't really know what to do next. with this news, what should you do? First of all, pay attention to this. Canada still depends on immigrants for economic growth due to its aging population. In here, we call it the baby boomers, right? And the slow population growth rate due to COVID-19 pandemic is going to intensify the need for increased immigration, right? So this is a good point to pay attention to, meaning that post this pandemic, Canada is going to be needing a lot of immigrants coming into Canada because they need to recover fast. So on your own part, what do you need to do? Number one, if you are outside of Canada, you need to start applying to Canada through these ways. Express entry, I have the details. I have all the information you need about express entry. I'm going to leave all the information in the description area. And then number two, you could use the immigration pathways like AIPP, which is Atlantic Immigration Pilot Program, RNIP, which is Rural and Northern Immigration Pilot Program. For AIPP, I have a complete step-by-step process free on my current YouTube channel, right? So if you go down to my YouTube channel, you're going to see right from introduction, checklist, step 1, step 2, step 3, how to find a job, how to assemble your documents, everything you need to do for AIPP, it's there. I haven't done that for RNIP, Rural and Northern Immigration Pilot Program. If you're kind of interested in rural and northern immigration pilot program and you don't really know how to go about it, leave a comment in the description area below if you guys want me to make like a step-by-step process for that video on what to do. And these pathways and the express entry is mostly for people who want to come to Canada to work. And if you're someone who want to study, this is the perfect time to start applying to what? Universities and colleges. I already have a video on my YouTube channel. I am also going to leave it in the description area on how to find out if your school has a COVID-19 readiness plan. So if you want to start applying right now, because vaccination is already going on in Canada. So even if you're applying, you need to make sure that the university or your college you're applying to is COVID-19 has a COVID-19 readiness plan, right? And this is for people outside of Canada. And if you're in Canada already, let's say you're a student in Canada, or you're someone working, I've been hearing about, so I'm still looking into that. I've been hearing about opportunities for people who are just on a temporary visa, how they can get into some of these pathways, right? But for Provincial Nominee Program, this is exactly how I got a job in Alberta. I studied in Alberta and then I applied for Provincial Nominee Program and I was nominated and then it was approved and I got my permanent residency. So if you are already in Canada and you're a student, you're done with your school, this is the best time to start applying for jobs. Once you get a job in your field of study, you apply for your PNP, Provincial Nominee Program, in the province you studied. I'm also going to leave a link for some of the provinces that have PNP going on so that you can just look at it if you're in Alberta, if you're in, what's the other one? BC, if you're in Nova Scotia and the rest of them. If they have PNP going on, this is the best time for you. If you're done school, this is the best time to start paying attention to all this information. I hope this information is going to be valuable for someone out there. Like I said earlier on, if you have any questions or comments, leave it in the description area. If there is any video you guys are kind of interested in, leave it in the description area and I will get back to you guys. Thank you for watching.